Hi everyone, it is that time of the month to show you my completed pages. Now I've only got 62, which is about the same, exactly the same as I had last month. I have started recording this a little bit early, although it will go out at the end of the month, just because I wanted to not have too many Christmas pictures in my November pages. Here we are with a Christmas page, to sort of do my autumn ones mainly. This is a Christmas one which would have gone out yesterday on my YouTube. It was a lovely fun one to do. This is a free Johanna Basford download actually, and I coloured it with Ergosoft pencils, so that that is available on the channel. If you missed it yesterday, you can have a go. I didn't do the whole thing, but I sort of did a little section and then finished it off on my own. But it is a lovely simple picture which I wanted to do to get me in the mood for Christmas colouring really. So there is that one. But we'll look at more Johanna Basford items. This is her planner. I'll just open it out to make it easier to turn the pages. So all of these again are videos on the channel if you want to have a look. I do one every Monday, sometimes Monday and Tuesday, sometimes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes even over to Thursday if it's very complicated. This one was done with Harmonious pencils. And then the next one, this was quite simple. I did this one with Stedler Design Journey. And then this one was a bit longer, took longer. I did use Artex pencils for that one. And then the last one in November was this one, and I used Ergosoft again. No, yes, because I used Ergosoft for the other one. Now I have done the next one in the planner, but you're not going to see that until next month. Well, until actually the 2nd of December it will be available. Members on my channel might see it earlier. I am watching the snow through the window as I record. It's snowing quite heavily. It's been raining and snowing all morning. Right, Magical Worlds. I've done loads in this book this month. What I've tended to, this month I've really concentrated mainly on 3 books. I often try and move between lots of different books, but I've been a bit obsessed. So you'll have to bear with me. It's lovely snow falling. Right, so Magical Worlds, I did this title page. Just got to try and find it. There's polychromos for this one, so and there's a little bit of gold pen around each star on that page. So it was just a fun one that I coloured by myself. I decided that trying to record a round one would be quite difficult because it would be either upside down or things like that. So I did that one on my own. I also did this one. I can't remember whether you saw this one last month or not. This was done with the Shapiro Farben pencils, and again, symmetrical design. I'm sure I've shown you this one before, but never mind. I really enjoyed this one actually. Particularly this bit, but that was that one. Then this one was a video series of each item in one video. I really enjoyed making this series. I loved these little ones. They were such fun, and I used polychromos in that series. Then I did this tortoise. This again was a video series. I think there were 2. I think Tortoise and House, something like that. He was coloured with Chromaflow pencils. Then I did this one again on my own. It was such a complex page. I decided I wouldn't do it as a series because it was quite tricky. I used my Brute Funa metallic pencils because I always think metallic looks quite good for underwater somehow. But I used quite bold colours, and you can see it's a little bit shiny actually. You can see it catching the light. Metallic pencils aren't normally massively shiny, but I really had fun with that. It was a page that I was a bit scared of, and I wasn't going to do it as a video because I was scared of it, so I just did it and I enjoyed it. This one was a video series, and I used Stedler Design Journey for that page and a soft pastel. Now these 2 pages, neither of which were recorded. This Sun and Moon page was done with Chromaflow, and basically a lot of people ask me how I did the background when I put this onto social media. Basically I got, say, this dark purple colour, and I did a little splodge of it, but I tried to fade it towards the edge, and I did splodges all over, and then picked my next colour and my next colour and splodged them all and splodged them all, and then filled the gaps in a grey. Normally when I do this I fill the gaps in a dark indigo or black or something like that, but I kept it a bit lighter. I think it works better with a darker colour, to be honest. Then I went over it all with a white, and then I went over it all with a blender. I might have been the other way round, actually, blender then white. Then I put lots of little white dots all over it. So that's how I did it. Took time. This one I did with polychromos. I did all the items different colours. I didn't want to try and... I knew that if I say, oh, here's a butterfly, wherever, I'd probably miss there's one, I'd probably miss one. So I thought it's easier to do them all differently rather than trying to do them all the same. So that's what I did. I did a couple of videos, this green pumpkin and this crystal ball, just for a bit of fun. They felt Halloweeny. I was trying to find you some Halloween videos, so that's what I did. This one I finished yesterday. This is done with Ergosoft pencils. I kept quite a limited colour palette, as you can see. So I did all of the vines in just 2 greens to start with. So I did the dark green here and then a bit here, and then finished off with the lighter green. And I used the same greens for the bushes down here. Then I did all the crowns and stars in a gold, which I used one of the colours for the windows. And then I picked out some pinks here, and I used those for the house. So I wanted it to, and the butterfly. This butterfly is the same as one in ivy, I think. I wanted to tie it all together. So, and then I decided to put a little bit of yellow at the end of each leaf, just to make them look a little bit more interesting. So that's what I did. And I didn't do the smoke. I can see I've forgotten it. But never mind. Now this one was a video. This was Johanna's competition. I'm not sure now what the closing date is, because she's kept having to extend it because of the fact her website was broken. But I did it as a video, so if anyone needed help with the competition they could follow it. But even if you aren't doing the competition, you can dive into those videos and just have a little look and have a go. I loved it. Loved it. And I haven't done those stones. Look at that. No one told me. No one told me. Never mind. Now this again was one that I wasn't going to do as a tutorial, because I felt it was a little bit complicated, and I've noticed I haven't coloured in that ladybird. I did it just as a rainbow. I used, the Mossy Isles before was Black Widow, which actually works so well. This page I used Black Widows as well, and I decided to do sort of rainbow, so I just went through my pencil case trying out all the colours and things like that. So that was that one. The pumpkin, this was a video series. I knew I had to do it really in the end. I wasn't going to do it because I thought everyone will be doing it, but in the end I just did it, and I really enjoyed it. And I did it with Prismacolor. I rarely use Prismacolor, but I don't know, just wanted to try them out in the book. Love this paper, by the way. It has worked for every pencil I've tried with it. This is the UK edition. The paper isn't the same in every book. This is Fancy Flowers. It's a series that's running at the moment. It will run on into December as well, so you can have a quick sneak peek at the finished page here. I know it's not Christmassy, and I am trying to do lots of Christmassy stuff for December, but because I started it a while ago, I wasn't in the mood for Christmas, so it's just there for you anyway, and I'm trying to get in as much Christmassy stuff as I can from now on. And this one, I used my Posca pencils for this one. They were, to be honest, they were quite hard work actually. No, I'm contradicting myself now. I'm not sure they're suited for this paper very well. But I had to layer it up a lot. But because I wanted quite a dark colour, I think I would have had to do that with any brand of pencil really. So there we go. So those are all the ones from Magical Worlds that I've done. And I did a few other Johannas too. I went into Lost Ocean and I did this page here. I'd already done this a long time ago. I think it might have been a tutorial, not sure. Anyway, I did this page. I used Softs because it's really fine detail. I just want to get some more of this book done. I haven't done the fish. I'm so forgetful, aren't I? But I just wanted to get a bit more of the book done because it's been around for ages. You know, I've finished one copy, so just trying to make me feel like I've done something in it, if that makes sense. But this one, Worlds of Wonder, haven't had for so long, and I did this picture. Now, a lot of you have gone, wow, is this a video? No, sorry, it's not a video. What I used for the colours of the balloons was a tutorial from one of Helen Elliston's books on how to colour pearls. It didn't look like her tutorial at all. I think it was hers. Yeah, but I used all the colours that I used up here, down here in the elephant, apart from the grey. I used Prismacolor because that's what she used in her book. So I used different bits of Prismacolor and then went over it all in white to sort of smush it together at the end, and then used some black for the shadowing, and then put on these white lines for sort of shine, which I thought were a bit over the top as I was putting them down, but once I saw it finished, I thought they worked, so that was lucky. And they took about 4 layers of white to show up over those sort of fairly pale colours underneath. So there was that one. My last Johanna Basford was Small Victories, and I did one set for you guys, which was this little autumnal series with these 4 pictures. I really enjoyed colouring these. So that was that one. I wasn't going to do them as a series in my first copy of the book because I didn't feel confident colouring this sort of animals, but I just went for it and had fun. And I also coloured this one on my own. Now I have got a tutorial for this page, but it isn't this one. It's I did a sort of red and green one last Christmas, I think, and I wasn't very happy with it, so I wanted to have another go. I just need to turn the page of my book. The autumn pictures, by the way, were Stedler Design Journey, and this one is done in Castle Art Soft Touch, which my other version was as well, but I was much happier with this version. I said to husband, what colour should I do them, and he said gold, and I went, and there we go. I was really pleased with how they came out, and they almost look a bit festive, don't they? Okay, we have a lot of Colouring Heaven pictures this month as well, partly because they've sent me a lot of magazines to review and colour. This is their autumn one that they sent to me as a gift, a sort of thank you gift, which was kind of them. And I coloured this one, which with polychromos. I just really like the simplicity of this design. Wanted to practice some autumn colours. There we go. And then they sent me this one as a gift as well. They asked me if I wanted one, and I asked for this one because it's cute, and I wanted to have a go at these sorts of simplistic designs. And this one was a video that I did for you, and I used Posca pencils. They worked really nicely on this paper, so I did this one. So yeah, it's just this is R.J. Hampson's book. I just wanted to have a go, and I enjoyed it. I think you need a pencil that's quite blunt to do these really big areas, but that was good. I've got a bookmark in there because I'm going to do another one from there, possibly as a video. Now, this is their patterns book. This one they sent me years ago. It's a really old one. They still do have it available for sale though on their website, and I'm working through it step by step, page by page. Just sort of done a lot of them, but this is 28. I think there's 48 in this one, so this is number 28, and I used polychromos, and I just wanted to have a go at playing around with a bit of shading and shadows and things, and I played around with it in here and it didn't really work, but I just liked it anyway, so I just finished it. I like the colours. The shadowing bit didn't work, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm going to keep playing with that effect. But that was that one, as I say, polychromos. This was another one they sent me as a thank you that I asked them for. This is Cottage Core by Morgan O'Brien, and me and my friend Michelle did this buddy colour for this particular page. She chose the page and I wanted to make it autumnal, so let's come in a bit closer for you. So I used all the sort of reds and oranges and yellowy shades to make it look really autumnal, and just a bit of blue for the sky. And what did I use? Oh, Pablo pencils for that one. Then this one I received yesterday actually, but I'm recording this in advance as I always do. This is their, I think this is really their January issue, the Chibi Tarot special, and I coloured this one. I actually did colour it on video using the Shapira, yes, Farben, sorry, I'm just doubting myself, pencils. Now I've not made gold with them before, I don't think, so that was okay. I find gold quite easy really. The skin tone was interesting. I've not used them for that before. I just kept it really pale, nice blonde hair, that sort of thing. Kept the colours quite straightforward really. And then lastly is this one, which they also sent me as a little gift, which is Christmas Critters, and I tried this out with my Colour Your pens. They sent me some watercolour pens and I thought I'd just play with them in here, because this book has got these sort of lines indicated, I'll show you on this one, where you sort of put darker colour. So I had to play with the pens, but yeah, that's what I thought. They don't go through, but they aren't, because they're not alcohol markers, they're a bit streaky. I'm just not very good at pens anyway, but I just wanted to have a try with it really, but I should probably do the rest in pencil. Now we're on to light-hearted mandalas. I will come in closer because there's quite a few in here. It is a little book. Now this book I finished this month, and there is a flip through, but I'll show you the ones that I did this month. I used colour cue cards for a lot of them. So you pick the colour, you find the colours. I just work through my colour cue box in number order. So although this is a Christmas picture, the palette isn't necessarily Christmassy, so it doesn't matter. So there's that one which I did with Artex. It actually says I did them all with Artex. I'm not convinced that I did, but who knows. I like that one. This one, these colours are just like bonkers. Oh, that's that one. There's always a lot of light grey. There, I've missed that one. Look, that one's still white. I didn't notice that when I did my flip through. Maybe you did. This has got pen on. So this gold and this blue, this is a pen. It's those are the Staedtler metallic pens, which I have to say I'm not impressed with at all. That one. Such unusual colours. I think that's the last. No, I'm lying. It's not the last one. And that one. There we go. So that's that book. Now, 52 Patterns for the Soul. This is a book I was sent to review a long time ago, and I'm just, it's very shiny cover, as you can see. I'm just working my way through it bit by bit, and I was on the phone or something, grabbed my Prismas and just did a quick little doodly pattern on that one. Didn't use a colour cue card, just used myself, I think. Now this one I am also working through to finish. I've done quite a lot this month. Let's move across, you can see these again. So there's that one. I like that one. And this one. Quite similar, aren't they? I think some of them are quite similar. I didn't find a card for that one. Sorry, I didn't tell you what pencils I used. I don't know how interested you are. But Arteza watercolour pencils. Polycolour. Arteza Premium. Ah, yeah, I was using my tallest pencils, the pink. This was done with pens. Not sure which. Yeah, these are the Colour pastel pens that I was sent to review. They go down fairly well on this paper compared to the Colour books. I think they go. See that? I like. This looks quite nice. That's again the same pen. It does make the paper a bit like that, and look, it does go through this particular paper. There's we're back to colour cue cards. This one is Tombow. Then we have Pablo. This one is Polychromos. Now we don't have 226. I've got the card. It's written down. It says I did it. Oh, hang on. Pages. Nope. So I don't know where it is. It says I did 226 with Castle Art Soft Touch. There's no page here with 226. It's got green on it. I've really confused myself. I don't know what's going on. There's 227 with polychromos. 228 with colour your pens again. These are the Staedtler metallic pens I said I didn't really like. Just need to use them up. 2 of them have gone now, run out. 229. This is the Shaw and Marsh metallic pencils that I was given. I think it was for my birthday from my sister. They are the ones that, is it Hobbycraft's own brand, I think. And then this one, it's a slightly different. This was done with the metallic pencils as well. I had to match this teal, which is this sort of bluish dark teal, but I did use the green, blue-green, and I think it was fine. Oh yeah, I haven't done that. That's the one I'm doing at the moment. So on my desk at the moment. Right, that's that one. Now I show you, I was using the colour your pens in their books, which is what they asked me to do to test them out. And this one is a test of the pens. Hang on, the book's all squiffy because of my tripod. There we go. Now I found you could layer them up here and get a bit of shading look, and here, but I was trying really hard to sort of spread them, but they dry so quickly you can't. However, I have seen a video of someone using watercolour pens, which is what these are, and I think I might be using them completely wrongly. What they had done was they had totally saturated their paper with water. I can't do that with this paper because it just, the surface breaks up. When I was using them, I was thinking it was the watercolour that was actually granulating, but I think it's just the paper breaking it, because when you rub it you can feel that it's rough. And then they put the watercolour pens into the wet paper and they sort of spread and mixed, and I think that might be how you're supposed to use them. So, but this is the one that I did as a demo when I was trying them out on my on the video. Some of them have mixed okay. This one I remember putting a blob of water on the page first and it did mix a lot better, but the paper isn't, I don't know if the paper's really designed for that. It was quite strange. And then that other book that I tried them in was their Mandalas 3 book, and it's a very nice bookmark. Yeah, and I just tried out all the colours really on that one. Right, this Autumn Harvest, this is a video series that went out this month with Polychromos pencils. I just love this picture and it was such fun to do. I really enjoyed it, so I hope you enjoyed the series too. I know not all of you have this book, but I figured that you could use some of the techniques elsewhere. And you notice my pumpkins are green because I just had enough of orange pumpkins, and we had a lot of oranges and browns, so but I think it came out really well, she says modestly. Right, we have a little Christmas bit here. This was one of my first Christmas videos that I've made, which is day before yesterday or a few days ago, I can't remember when it comes out. And so I picked the least Christmassy picture I could find in this book to do. We've got a bit of glitter pen. Oh, Autumn Harvest, I did say Polychromos, didn't I? Yeah. Yova pencils I used, which I never use in videos. I don't know why. So I think it's because I don't think they're a well-known brand, but they are the same as another brand. So Calor, they're the same as Calor, and I know quite a lot of people have Calor pencils. So anyway, I just wanted to try it, so I hope it was okay. As the video hasn't gone out on, ooh, shiny, on making this video, I don't know how well it went down. Anyway, Nightingales 2, I just had a little play with this one. This is Flora. I used Prismacolors for her. I did have purple eyes. I just wanted to match her in with the flowers. I thought pink eyes was a bit not quite right, so I did purple. It's a bit pink in there actually. It's fun. Anyway, that was that one. Just playing around. Oh, I did another Christmassy one in here. Just try and get me in the mood for Christmas colouring. This is, as you can see, boule de pois. I don't know how do you say it. I can't do French. I coloured it in polychromos. This paper is really lovely and it's smooth with a slight tooth. I like it. I did the bit of shine on the baubles, but I'd seen this Christmas tree picture that someone had started colouring and it looked so amazing. I was like, I want to have a go. So I had a go. And it doesn't look as amazing as this, but basically I got loads of greens and just built up layers of lines to make the tree look more tree-like. And I did long lines for this with lots of different colours as well for our tinsel, but it needs a bit more work. But I'm sort of trying to get myself back into remembering how to do Christmas colouring. I could do the gold ribbons, that's easy for me, but I do gold all year round, and I enjoy doing this wooden bit here as well, so we'll get there. Just getting my brain back. Last one. Now, I haven't done very much of very many books this month, as I say, so this is my only Hannah picture, and I haven't done any Maria Trolle at all, but I will. They both have wintry, Christmassy pictures, so I'm sure I'll be digging into them. But this one here, this was a buddy colour with my friend Michelle. We decided to pick one out from this book, and we didn't do the next one in the book. Working through this pretty much in order, but this one wasn't either. But I wanted an autumnal feel, so this picture, because it had lots of leaves, I tried to put a bit of autumnal colour, tried to make the roof tiles rusty, although my husband looked at it and said they should be wood. But anyway, they're not, they're rusty. So I just really enjoyed this one, and I used Chroma Flow for this. It went down lovely in this book. Layered them up quite a lot. Had a lot of fun. So that's my last one for this month. So as I say, not quite as many as I sometimes do, but there's probably going to be more in December, I'm guessing. But then I've got a lot of stuff going on, so who knows. But thank you for watching. Hope that you have a super day and happy colouring.